Hi everybody, this is Arash and I'm going to tell you how to save or attach your image in an Excel file in the best optimal way. The problem is that when you have an ordinary Excel file and you want to, for example, insert some images in it, there is a default way. You can go to Insert tab, go to Pictures, and you can pick some photos. For example, I take these two PNG files and insert them. But the result is not very satisfying because these images are not bound to Excel cells, so they can move, and if you use more than 3 or 4 images in your Excel file, probably your screen will be flooded, and this is kind of pretty annoying and useless. So what is the solution? One of the best solutions for this is to create a macro enabled Excel file with .xlsm extension. The normal Excel file has .xlsx extension, so let's save it as um, the second option, macro enabled workbook xlsm. I save it, and so this new file is created, and I don't need the previous file anymore, so I delete it. Now we have this file, and this icon means that we can write actual VBA code inside it. Alright, my files are PNG files, but you can do the same thing with any extension that you want, but I continue this with the current formatting. So I create a folder and call it PNG. I move these two images to PNG folder, and now let's create our Excel file. In this file we should write down some codes, and you can open the panel to write VBA codes from Developer tab on top of your window. If you can't see this tab, it means it's not enabled. You can right click on a tab and go to customize the ribbon. Developer can be enabled or disabled from here. So I hide it, and again I right click, I tap customize the ribbon, and again I can enable it. Alright, so now you have the developer tab. You go to Visual Basic, you right click here and insert a new module. In this module you should write some code, but I have already written the codes for you, so you can just copy and paste them. You can copy it, and here, if you note, I have written extension is equal to PNG in the first line. If you want to do the same thing for any other format like JPG or MP4 or anything else, feel free to change it. But remember, if you change the extension here to PNG to another thing, remember to rename the folder as well here. Alright, written the code, now we can run it. So what do we have in our PNG folder? We have two files, arash.png and sep.png. We can open them. How? We simply write the name. For example, I write Arash in a cell, and if I click on Arash and go to macros in developer tab, you can see that open hyperlink option is available for you. You can simply run, and this goes to the folder we created and opens the image for us. What else? We have, for example, zip.png. We can write down zip in some cell here, anywhere else you want. We click on it, go to macros and run. And as just as simple as this, you can open your image. But let's make it easier for you. Another option available for us in Excel is to create shortcuts. I have this open hyperlink, but I don't want to have to click run every time. I want to set a keyboard shortcut for it, so I go to options. I can define a shortcut key. For example, I choose Ctrl H because H is a free key in our keyboard, unlike Ctrl X, which is cut, and Ctrl for example V, which is paste. So I choose Ctrl H, OK, and now we have a keyboard shortcut for it. I can be on any other tab. I don't need to click on run every time. I choose, for example, this cell and I press Ctrl H, and boom, the image is open for us. I have saved and press Ctrl H, and again everything works fine. And if the image doesn't exist, for example, I name this cell as Mia. We don't have any Mia.png file in our folder, so when I press Ctrl H in this third cell, nothing happens. Alright, this was the best and the most optimum way to insert as many as files that you want in your Excel file. I should repeat again, you can do this with any extension that you want. You can insert PNG files, JPG files, MP4 files, it doesn't matter. The only thing that you should do is to name the folder to the format that you want, for example PNG folder, and the first line of the code. So if you want to attach, for example, MP4 files, in the first line change this PNG to MP4. Alright guys, this was Arash. Thank you for watching my video. See you next time.